Hey everyone, this is Kevin. I'm back again for another unboxing. Today we have with us our RTX 4080 Master. So last time you guys probably seen the 4090, this time we have the 4080. So let's get into it. So 4080 is going to give you really good gaming performance if you're not looking to get top of the line 4090. This one being the Master is going to be our higher end 4080. So you're going to get all the premium features that you're looking for. You're gonna have the RGB, bigger heat sinks, better cooling, thermal solutions, and our new favorite, the Bionic Shark fans. Now it's time. Let's see what's inside. Okay, another wonderful AORUS box. Nice and black. We do have, again, gonna be all your driver and warranty information, your product registration card. If you take a look inside, you know, most people kind of skip over this, but take a look at it sometimes. You might learn some stuff, especially warranty card. It's very convenient. It's a 4-year warranty. We have a QR code on the back. All you need to do is scan it, and it'll take you right where you need to go. Over here, we have the installation guide, as well as the quick start guide. So the installation guide, you might think, hey, I've installed a dozen of graphics cards before. Why do I need this? And one thing that we didn't mention in the 4090 video, but it also comes with our RTX 4090s, is you're gonna get a bracket in here. So the bracket helps reduce your GPU sag. It'll help keep your motherboard nice and safe, along with your card itself. So go ahead and take a look. It'll help you install it. Not everyone's familiar with every format of GPU bracket, so since it's included, definitely take a look when you're doing your install. Next up, here it is. We just talked about it and now we have it. This is going to be the bracket. If you remember from last time, it kind of attaches to your motherboard and then you can use it and it kind of hooks onto your graphics card to help support it. You get a cool AORUS badge. I know everyone very excited for that piece. And then we have our 16-pin adapter cable. All right, so here we have it. RTX 4080 Master in the flesh. You'll see it resembles our 4090 Master, of course. It's also a very large card, but you'll see it kind of has a slope profile. So it's a little bit different looking, just to get some differentiation in here, but it has a cool backplate. Once again, it's gonna have the AORUS logo and design on it. Team up, fight on. I always like that part. It's in the foil lettering. We got our logo. And mainly it's just the shroud with some of the aesthetics on it. You'll notice right away we got a little bit of texture on the fans, and that is the Bionic Shark fan. We'll go into that into a little bit more detail later. And again, you'll notice a lot of our enhanced thermal solutions that we put on our graphics cards. If you like what you see or you're interested in our content, you want to get the latest and greatest up-to-date news on our new products that we're releasing, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any other questions, of course, feel free to leave it in the comments and we'll definitely be happy to answer them. So once again, what you're gonna see is gonna be 4th generation Tensor cores and 3rd generation ray tracing cores. And what those do is basically give you the best possible visual experience you can. The Tensor cores, this is where you're getting a lot of your AI powered stuff, such as NVIDIA DLSS3 and NVIDIA Reflex. When it comes down to ray tracing cores, you know, you're probably familiar, you know, you walk around outside, you see lights, shadows, your highlights, and you know, what is all that? And how does that translate into giving you the true illusion of a realistic scene? Ray tracing cores helps calculate all those different angles and points of light, the different reflections, and how it's interpreted on your monitor. So the more ray tracing you have, the better lighting, more realistic effects you're gonna have. The more Tensor cores you have, the more enhanced and AI upscaling and optimizations you're gonna have. So with those two new technologies, we're seeing pretty good performance in, you know, in gaming, if you're on the creative side of stuff, and we'll get into that with the later model. But it's gonna have a lot of optimized creative apps that you can use and help kind of propel you and optimize your workflow. So first off, let's get into one of the coolest new features, our Shark Blade fans. If you guys missed it in our previous video, what it means is that all of our fans are redesigned now. It's a 110 millimeter fan, and there's 3 of them. And you'll notice that each of them has that texture and they mimic shark skin. So they are bionic shark fans. And what it actually does is not only shape of the fan, but the surface of the fan blade has been redesigned for this generation. And it reduces your decibels when you're running, when you're running under heavy loads. And it also increases the static air pressure. So it moves more air across the heatsink. So as it pushes it down, you'll channel more cool air through the fins, therefore increasing your heat dissipation. So very similar to our 4090, you're gonna see an extra large vapor chamber, and this is covering all the critical components right here, which is your GPU, your VRMs, your memories, and that's connected to these the system of 10 copper heat pipes, which is channeling all that heat to our extra large heatsink. So that's one of the it's basically the main cause of the bulkiness of the 40 series cards. And if you take a look at the end here, we have our screen cooling. So all that heat is getting passed from the chamber to the pipes, all the way to the heatsink. And the larger heatsink gives it a larger contact surface area with the cool air. And that's how you increase your cooling abilities. So now if you take a look on the back, we got another 4 display outs. It's gonna be very similar design. It's 3 DisplayPort 1.4s and 1 HDMI 2.1. On the top, it's a little bit hard to see. There's our dual BIOS switch. And once again, this is for OC mode and silent. And those are exactly as you expect them to be. One will give you more power and one will cut the power a little bit to give you a little bit more of a silent running type of operation. If you check it out at the top, I'm sure a lot of you will recognize by now, this is the new 16-pin power cable introduced on 40 series cards. Earlier, you guys saw from the box, we do come with the adapter. So if your power supply did not already include the 16-pin cable, you will be able to use the adapter for any existing PSUs and power your card. Last but not least, I do want to get into another feature that's on this fan. It might be a little hard to see on camera, but you got a little bump at the end. And what this does is it's actually part of our Halo RGB lighting system. So when the fan blades spin, these light up and they create different patterns with which you can control through RGB Fusion. And one other thing that you're going to be able to find in a Gigabyte Control Center is going to be something called LCD display. What does that mean? We do have a customizable LCD screen right here, and you can do some of the fan favorites like Chibi Time, which is a little animation of our AORUS Chibi. You can check out the temperatures and some of the relevant information that you might want to see about the performance of your card. So you heard me talk about NVIDIA DLSS technology and NVIDIA Reflex early on, but we didn't really get to go into kind of the details of what it is and why you would benefit from it for 40 series versus 30 series. So if you're familiar with NVIDIA DLSS technology, you'll know that's the AI upscaling. So with 40 series, you're really looking at a lot better improvements. So it's giving you better gaming performance. So these two technologies combined, along with the raw power and gaming aesthetics, provides a really good gaming solution for those of you looking to game in 4K, do really good 2K gaming, or you just want to smash on 1080p, this could be your pick. So I hope you enjoyed this brief video that we had on our 4080 Master. I know, I haven't been able to get one myself, but if I was, I'd definitely be rocking the new Modern Warfare 2 on it. Leave a comment below and let us know what game you guys will be playing. And, if you enjoyed this sort of content, you want to know about our future products, definitely check out some of the playlists that we've done before and keep an eye out for new videos. So once again, this is Kevin and happy gaming, guys.